Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, the first biological child of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, has sure grown up a lot. It feels like only yesterday that the tabloids were locked in a multi-million-dollar bidding war over her baby pictures. But this celebrity scion is sprouting up super fast. Let's take a trip down memory lane. In an interview with Vanity Fair, Jolie doted over her daughter, calling her hysterically funny and playful. The actress noted that she was a lot like Shiloh when she was a little kid, saying, "Goofy and verbal, the early signs of a performer. I used to get dressed up in costumes and jump around." Discussing her own childhood, Jolie says that at a certain point she closed off and went darker. She explained, "I think you just get hit with the realities of certain things in life, think too much, start to realize the world isn't as you wished it would be, so you deepen. Then, as I had kids and got older, being goofy, lighter, it all came back." Pitt told Oprah back in 2008 that Shiloh preferred to be called John, and Jolie elaborated on this revelation in a 2010 interview with Vanity Fair, saying, "She likes tracksuits. She likes suits. She likes to dress like a boy. She wants to be a boy, so we had to cut her hair. She likes to wear boys everything. She thinks she's one of the brothers." A few years later, Shiloh made headlines of her own when she attended the premiere of Jolie's movie Unbroken, wearing a suit and tie. In a subsequent interview on The Today Show, Jolie was nothing but supportive of her daughter's fashion choices. 3 of Jolie's children appeared in small roles in Disney's live-action Maleficent in 2014. That number could have been 4, according to an interview Jolie gave to The Hot Hits. She revealed, "We joked about Shiloh being the older Aurora, and she thought it was the most ridiculous thing in the world. She would never even wear a dress. She would never, ever." Apparently, Shiloh said at the time she would rather play somebody by the name of Marcus. Jolie explained, "I said, 'Who is Marcus?' Shiloh said, 'Marcus has horns and a bow and arrow.' So I don't know who Marcus is, but in her mind, there's a whole other character named Marcus." In 2015, Shiloh accompanied Jolie on a humanitarian trip to Lebanon and Turkey. While in Lebanon, they spent time with a 12-year-old Syrian girl named Hala, whom Jolie had met a year prior, according to People magazine.
When I met Hala and her family in 2014, they had arrived in Lebanon without parents, as refugees.
Jolie told People that her daughter had been asking to join her on a mission for years, and Shiloh was finally able to meet and become friends with Hala. Jolie went on to say, "Upon leaving the family, Shiloh asked many questions. It is, of course, hard to explain all of the harsh realities of war and displacement. She said she felt sad but was happy that she went and is looking forward to the next visit." British actress Millie Bobby Brown has her fair share of celebrity admirers in Hollywood, but only a few of them are near enough to her in age to be considered friends in the traditional sense. In February 2019, The Blast revealed that Brown had been hanging out with Shiloh and her sister Zahara. The outlet confirmed the trio was out past 11 p.m. after enjoying a quick meal. Brown's mother chaperoned the meetup. There was no sign of Jolie or Pitt as the kids left the restaurant late, but Pitt is said to be conflicted about the whole thing. According to Hollywood Life, Shiloh and Zahara's night out with Millie Bobby Brown brought up mixed emotions for Brad. He's happy that they're making friends and having fun, but he's also a very protective dad, so it is hard for him to see his babies growing up. She might take after her mother in terms of philanthropy, but when it comes to looks, Shiloh is very much her father's daughter. When Jolie and her 4 youngest kids attended the premiere of Disney's Dumbo in March 2019, Shiloh drew immediate comparisons to Pitt. IBT reported, "Many noticed that Shiloh looked like the spitting image of her father." Shiloh has actually been popping up at movie premieres with increasing regularity as of April 2019, and each time she seems to resemble her dad all the more. Just a month before she walked the red carpet for Dumbo, Shiloh and her siblings were seen at a screening of The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, and in 2018, she amazed people with her resemblance to Pitt at the Toronto premiere of The Breadwinner. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.